Hey, Dr. Garinger.
Hi there, how are you?
Awesome, how are you?
Congratulations for launching off this Vodka Diet Protocol book. It is an absolutely amazing book.
Glad you've enjoyed it.
Yes, it's full of a wealth of information in such a small little book that's easy to read.
Perfect.
And I'm really impressed when you talked a lot about hormones. I like the part where you talk about testosterone and cardiovascular disease.
Sure.
Yes.
So yeah, the kind of the backstory there is my cardiologist, Dr. Joe Pace, and when I presented to him, my testosterone level was 458.
Wow.
And I'm a 52-year-old, obviously I'm a male, but anyway. So I went to my primary care and I just said, Doctor, I don't feel right. The flag's not at full staff in the morning. I drive around and it's 3 or 4 o'clock and I need a nap. And he said, well, your testosterone's 458, it's not your testosterone. I said, okay. So I went on with my life, still not feeling good, libido's down, could not lose. I mean, I would try keto, ate all these diets, could not lose a thing. Sat down with Dr. Pace and showed him those blood results, and he says, your testosterone's low, it's 458. I said, no. I said, Doc, I don't want to argue with you, Doc. I said,
Yes.
but here it's clearly in the reference range.
Exactly.
And he explained to me that testosterone reference ranges are just what a lab says they should be epidemiologically. And I was like, wow, that opened the world to me. So he said, you really need to raise your testosterone level to 1,000, 1,100, 1,200. And I honestly, I didn't really believe it, okay? But sure enough, started on the testosterone pellets.
Yes.
My testosterone went to 1,300. I was a little nervous. I thought, God, that's got to be too high.
Yes, I know.
And lo and behold, no, it's safe number. And within 1 month, erectile functioning, libido. Didn't really lose any weight, but I had the energy to actually go to the gym and actually start working out. It put me in a mindset of, I don't know how to explain it, positive energy maybe?
Yes.
Motivation. I'm organizing things, I'm doing my laundry, I'm folding my clothes. Just little, it's just, I can't explain it. Relationships, it's just on down the line. Sleep, dreams, REM, colorful, memorable dreams.
Yes.
Just the benefits go on. And then after working with Dr. Pace as his patient, he educated me that it's not only what you're feeling, but he calls them endogenous benefits.
Yes.
He says, my bones, they're getting harder, or building bone. Cardiovascular wise, I know my cholesterol levels, my LDL was really, really high. HDL was low. Now those are converse to each other.
Yes.
He did my C-reactive protein. He looked at my homocysteine. C-reactive protein down, homocysteine is down.
Yes.
And then he told me that since my testosterone level was over 1,000, there's a thing called amyloid plaque that lays down.
Yes.
He said that's not being affected now, and that's why I feel so much better cerebrally. I don't know how to explain it. It's a mood. It's just hard to explain.
Yes, especially when you actually feel it, because testosterone passes that blood-brain barrier. And going back to that amyloid plaque, that is precursor to Alzheimer's.
That's what he said.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And so a lot of these signs and symptoms are at what we call a subclinical level, where you're having these signs and symptoms, but your normal standard of care doctor looks at it and say, oh, you're fine, you're within that normal range. And you're like, okay, that's great. But then you get back in your car and you're like, how come I still feel like crap?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So it sounds like we have the answers.
That was me, yeah.
Yes, that's excellent.
So that's kind of the backstory where he introduced me to hormones, peptides, intermittent fasting, high intensity interval resistance training, working out while in a fasted state, which totally contradicted. I thought I had to have a bunch of protein and go to the gym or eat a big meal and go to the gym to have the energy to work out. he has totally unraveled that thought process.
Yes, that's great.
A lot of things he's presented in the book that kind of goes against conventional wisdom, maybe,
Yes.
and maybe what we're taught in school or by, I'll say, conventional doctors. That instead of just having a disease and a script from a pharmacy, there's other ways to kind of circumvent those situations. So.
And not only that, our hormones, they all work together. You know, our thyroid, and for women, our progesterone, our estrogen, all of it has to work together in order for the body to function normally and naturally.
Sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Anything else you'd like to add?
So, it's been a great, I guess, life-altering experience, really.
Yes.
And just for Dr. Pace to put that dialogue into a book, I'd like to thank him, obviously.
Yes.
But the feedback so far is that the book it's real. It's a dialogue. It's an actual story. It's real life.
Exactly, and it's your story, because that's the power of social media. That's the power of our wellness tribe and our followers to understand that your symptoms are real.
Sure.
And it's important for us to ask the questions and find the answers, because what you're feeling are signs and symptoms of whatever it is, and normally, most likely, it's low testosterone.
Absolutely. To me, it definitely was, and
Yes.
testosterone's here, and I just feel like $1 million. So
Oh,
good.
great. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Absolutely.
Congrats.
Okay, well, thank you so much.